Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your full body energize with weights workout. In this workout, we are going to work the entire body, alternating between a circuit of dumbbells and a circuit of kettlebells. If you only have one or the other, just use what you've got. We're just here to move our bodies. We're gonna get some compound movements today and some ways to keep your heart pumping with metabolic resistance training. But of course, I'm gonna give you lots of different options to work to your level. Are you ready? Let's do it. All right, go ahead and just start moving your body. You can pump those arms, whatever you need to do to get the blood flowing. Let's try to release the tension from the day. Roll those shoulders, or maybe you're starting the day. Release the tension. You may be feeling any stress, anxiety. Just let it all go. We're gonna work it out with this workout. Roll those shoulders. So today, as I said, we are gonna work in some compound movements, but don't let that worry you. They still are gonna be pretty back to basics, a lot of my favorites, and some ways, again, to get what we call metabolic resistance training. So we're getting resistance training, but we're also keeping your heart pumping as we do it. I'd like to think all or most of my workouts are MRT, metabolic resistance training. We're keeping the heart rate up. I always say you can get cardio within your strength anytime that we are lifting heavy and overloading our muscles. We are expending more energy. Overall energy expenditure means more work is getting done, heart rate's getting up, more calorie and fats being burned, and of course we're getting stronger, we're getting more fit, we're getting more endurance and stamina. So a lot is happening, but we're gonna go in 2 quick circuits and then a quick little bonus circuit. One, we're gonna start with kettlebells. If you don't have a kettlebell, just use a dumbbell. And then we'll have one with dumbbells. Let's take it right here. Walk those feet in, flat back down, and round it up. So within that, we're going descending intervals. I know a lot of us really like this format because it goes fast. First round, 40 seconds of work, followed by 20 seconds of rest. Let's take it right here, roll those shoulders. Second round, we have 30 seconds of work only, same moves, 15 seconds of rest. Last round is a lightning round, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Walk those feet in, little standing cat-cow, right through here. And then slowly roll it up. We're gonna hinge it down. I want you to start here, hinge, big reach, stretch it back, open up the chest. We're gonna start with this, then we're gonna take it to an inchworm. So we're gonna have quick circuits where you will repeat a second and a third time for less work time, but also less rest time. If you can, walk it out to that inchworm and walk it back. If that's not right for you, you can stay with just your hinge and your reach up, or you can walk it out, take it to the knees, if that's better for you, and walk it out. Bring it up, right here, walk it out. Take your time. I want you to feel that core kick in. Feel that mobility work through the spine, through the back. Last one right here, let's hold it here. If you can, I want you to step 1 foot forward, reach up, take it back, and step. We're gonna alternate, reach, reach. If you need to, you can keep the knee down when we do that. Almost done with this warm up. Here, here. Let's get one more each side. And back. Go ahead and walk your hands back or walk your feet in and round it up slowly. Take your time. Tap and reach across. All right, team. So we are getting it done here with, reach with our full body energized. Just like the name suggests, we're gonna get energy, we're gonna keep the heart rate up, but we're gonna get full body strength all the way through. Little hamstrings right here. All right, so again, compound movements. Some of it will be right side, left side, but I will give you options. You always have the option to just do one of the movements or alternate between the two. If that feels better for you, you know what I always say, I want you to be where you are today. It is your workout. So you do you. Work in a way that is challenging for you, but is right for you. All right, team, so go ahead, shake everything out. Grab one heavy weight, kettlebell or dumbbell, and we're gonna cross into a side lunge. So watch me here. You're gonna step into that side lunge. At the bottom part of the lunge, you're gonna pull up to a row and then step out of it. So watch me one more time. As you side lunge, you're gonna hinge, nice flat back. I like to put my hand here, row, and then step out of it. So 2 separate movements, even though we're putting them together. So opposite hand that you're stepping to with the kettlebell. We have 40 seconds. Catch your breath, shoulders back, core engaged. Let's do it. Side, row. So even though we're getting compound movements and we're thinking about metabolic resistance training, getting the heart rate up, we're not racing through this, right? In fact, we're taking it nice and slow so we can make sure that we have good form. Flat back, watch me here. Hinge, elbow up, drop it down, drive up out of the hip, core engaged. Down, up, and here. You have 5 seconds to go right here. Yes, team, give your hands a little break. So this first round of 40 seconds, we are gonna get a full 20 seconds rest so I can talk you through your next exercise. After that, when we go right side, left side, we'll get them back to back. So shift your weight into that hip, row, push out of it. Let's get it done other side in 3, 2, 1. Flat back, hinge, row. So I can already tell I have more mobility on this side. This is why we do this unilateral work, right? Breathe, here, bring it up, and here, side. I have more mobility so I can sink a little deeper in the hip, but I still wanna make sure that I get full range of motion, bringing that row up, elbow up. Yes, you can. Down. Now, if this doesn't feel right for you, again, you can do one and the other. You could just do the side lunge and next round, do the row. Relax it down. All right, team, we're gonna keep that heart rate up. Deep squat into a press. So you can have that goblet grip. I want you to sit as low as you can, drive up, and press. If you can, I want you to press at a 45-degree angle. If that's not right for you, just go straight up. Keeping that heart rate up. Let's do it, 40 seconds. Down, up, press 45. Again, it doesn't have to be fluid, so you don't have to be here, right? We're not going for power here. We're going for strength and stamina. 45. If it helps you to have a more fluid motion, you can, because the legs are helping you drive up out of it, right? That's okay, but I don't want you to lose form. I don't want you to round in that back. I still want you to get low. You got 10 seconds. Whoo! There's that heart rate. 3, 2, 1. All right, we gotta let it upper and lower. Why don't we take it to a seated twist? Now, if you want, you can do standing, side to side. If you're able, we're gonna twist. You can sit up nice and tall, twist up, twist, or you can lean back, make it a little more of that Russian twist. You do you, 40 seconds. Twist and up. I like to actually touch the kettlebell down. Notice I'm working my arms too, biceps and shoulders. If you wanna lean back a little, get more rotation, but again, if you're not twisting, just go hip to hip right through here. You're still gonna have to stabilize with that core or take it standing. You do you. Side. Biceps and shoulders working and a whole lot of core. Breathe. Then we're going back to the top. We're doing it all again, but 30 seconds, all right? So let's get it done. 3, 2, and 1. Up onto your feet, and let's get ready to do it all again. Now, we have right side, left side, so we're gonna go right into it. We're gonna go side lunge and row, then 30 seconds, all right? Then we get our 15 in between. But let's start. Let's do it. If you need more of a breather, just hit pause, take your time. But if you can, 30 seconds. Side lunge, row, and out. Side lunge, elbow up. What do I mean by that? To here. Sometimes it's tempting to just want to come halfway, right? Which you're still engaging, but I really want you to get that range of motion. Bring that weight towards your hip, towards your rib cage. Then push out of that hip bone. One more. Switch at the top. Here we go. If you need a second to get into it, that's okay. Again, I'm trying to keep these workouts short. I'm trying to keep them effective. But by all means, if you want more time, take it. Here we go. And up. 5 seconds to go. We got 15-second breather. Yes, team, 15 seconds to breathe. We've got that squat and that 45-degree press. What we get with that is not only shoulders, but core, chest, lots of stability. Let's get it done for 30. Here we go. And up. Sit low. Strong core on that press as the weight goes away from your body, really stabilize in the center. Lift up on that pelvic floor, up and in with your core. I can feel my... I'm gonna slow it down and breathe. Down, up. We got time for one more. Breathe and get set up on your mat for that seated twist. Again, standing works, seated nice and tall works, or lean back, little Russian twist. Either way, chest open, shoulders back, core wrapped, pulled in. Let's do it. 30. Pay attention to your breath, especially after something like that squat and press. I know my heart rate's up, so if you need to, take the weight out of it or slow it down, whatever you need to do to control that breath and make sure that you have good form. The last thing we want to do is sacrifice form. And breathe. Yes. 3, 2, 1. All right, team, this is it. We are on our 22nd round. We're gonna go 20 lunge and row. Here's the difference. We are going to take it stationary. So side lunge, row, drive out of it just to keep it a little more manageable in those 20-second intervals. Then we go right into the other side. Then we got that squat and that press for 20. We got that seated twist for 20. Then the circuit is done. Let's do it. Get set, stationary. Here we go. Shift your weight, row, and up. It's only 20 seconds. And up, drive out of that hip. Sometimes also stationary makes us really focused on that engagement. And you get one more. Yes. Switch your sides. Woo. And burn. Flat back. Weight towards the rib cage or towards the hip. Drive out of it. Yes, you can. Woo. This is it, team. One more. Boom. And relax. Catch your breath. 10 seconds to breathe. We got that squat and that press. 45 if you can, or straight up if you need to. Let's do it. And up. Slow and controlled. Again, really thinking about that core stability as you press away from your body. Can you get one more? Boom. Down onto your mat. We've got that Russian twist or that seated twist. Up to you. If you want to pick up the pace, if you want to add a little press in between, if you're not sick of that press yet. Here we go. Whoo. Focus on the breath. Breathe. Focus on the core. Here we go. 5 seconds. We love 20-second rounds, right? It's just like a little Tabata. 3, 2, 1. Stretch. Quick sip of water. Team, notice I didn't even get up. I just slid over. All right, we're gonna go into a deadlift using our kettlebells into a swing. So, whoo. If you have something heavier, one heavier kettlebell or dumbbell, or 2 dumbbells for a skier swing, go for it. Otherwise, we're here, shoulders back. It's gonna be a hinge, and we're gonna bring it up. All right, we're gonna start with just the deadlift for 30 seconds, because that is our foundational move for our swing. If you're not comfortable with the swing, you've never done one before, you can keep with that deadlift. If you want to try the swing, we're gonna power it up, lock it out, let it drop. All right, but start with the deadlift. Give yourself a second. I know, that's why we call it energized, right? Get set, shoulders back, core engaged. Remember that hinge is driving the hips to the back. Here we go. Bring it up, connect with the core at the top. Shoulders are packed. That means we're pulling those shoulders back the whole time. Might feel like you're arching your back, but I promise you as you go down, it's just keeping that back flat. Weight comes right to the center of your feet. You got 2 dumbbells, they can be on either side or right in front, but close to your body. Hips to the back as if you're shutting the car door with your booty. 5 seconds. Then we're going to a swing, but we'll break in between. Last one, and relax. All right, that's the beginning of your swing. Power it up, block it out, let it drop. Just adding power from the back of the body, posterior chain. Deadlift works too. Whatever is the best form for you. Bring it to here. We're gonna hike it back. 3, 2, power. Here we go. So it's not a squat, it's a hinge. Soft bend in the knees, but you're powering up through the back of the body. I'm not squatting, I'm driving my hips back. Lock out at the top, zip up the core. Kettlebell is chest level or below, not going over the head. My arms are not working. They're getting the work, but they are not doing the work, right? Power. Lock and drop. Lock and drop. 3, 2, 1. Let it swing, and then relax. Catch your breath, team. Woo! All right, guess what? Putting the kettlebell to the side, we're gonna grab some dumbbells. I want you to catch your breath first, grab some water. All right, similar to what we did before, we were taking it with a plie and a curl to start. So watch me, heavy to medium dumbbells. We're gonna go plie squat, but I want these weights down in the center, and then as you curl, come up to here. So you can hinge a bit, but what I don't want you to do is round. Then we're up to here. Then we're gonna do a little racked kneeling lunge. So we're gonna start in the kneeling position. We're gonna come up out of it, all right? It's gonna be challenging. If you wanna just keep it high, you can. We'll go right side, left side. Then we got a press on a bicycle and a plank hip dip. But let's start toes out wide, shoulders back, weight in the center, plie and curl. So here to here. So shoulders back. Again, what I mean by a little half hinge and up is that you're here to here, all right? What you're not doing and up right here is letting your back drop, right? But you can get low here, keeping the shoulders pulled back. We're not arching here, we're here. So down and up. If it makes more sense to you to finish the plie and curl at the top, maybe you're going something heavier, that certainly is a great option, right? 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, team, so racked lunge. I want you to watch me half kneeling. So we're here. You're either gonna step it up from here with the weights at your shoulders, or no weights, or one weight. It is up to you, just keeping it at your chest. Bring them here. Here we go. If you need to, you can just go halfway here. Or if you need to, take it from the top and don't go all the way down. It is up to you, but if you can, I want you kneeling position, drive up out of it. That's really going to recruit the glutes. And again, you have so many options. If this is better, or just up and down, that's gonna burn, but you can do it. So whatever version of that lunge with your arms up works for you. We're keeping those biceps working. Breathe, 3, 2, 1. Give yourself a little breather, 20 seconds. Same thing from here. So again, if you wanna do it lunge from the top, halfway down, lunge from the bottom, halfway up, or step up out of it, half kneeling lunge, racked. Again, that's where that heart rate comes in. You're not moving your arms, they're working hard. Here we go. Step up, kneel it down. If that bothers your knee, just reverse lunge as low as you can go. That feels good for you, right? And here, and here. If you can, you're gonna all the way to that kneeling position. Boom, I know, if you wanna rest those weights on the top of your shoulders, elbows in, Feel how your core has to stabilize. You can go slower if you need to. Burn, I know. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Ha! All right, team, join me on the mat. You can probably go a little heavier if you want. We've got a chest press with a bicycle. One of my favorite little compound moves. You can do the bridge instead of the bicycle. You can do a toe tap, whatever works for you, but meet me on the mat here. Here we go. So chest press and bicycle looks like this. If you need to, get a feel for the core first, find the rhythm, and then here to here, controlled. Yes, you can. It's better for you to do a bridge. If that bicycle is not right for where you are, we got more core coming. I think your glutes are probably feeling it from that lunge, but it's up to you. Right here. 10 seconds to go. Let's take it. 3, for 2, 1. Go ahead and set those weights down. Let's turn over into a front plank position. If you need to stay on your knees, you can stay on your knees. Otherwise, join me here and we're gonna do a little hip dip side to side. Here we go. So dropping it down, bringing it up. I know, little bit tricky because you just did all that core, right? So again, if you need to, you can have one knee down, bringing it up, or you can even just do that bird dog or staying on the knees. Keep breathing. Hip dip, I like to do a little knee tap as well, but staying lifted in the center. You got about 10 seconds to go. And breathe. 3, 2, 1. Back up onto your feet, team. We're going back to that plie and curl. This time, if you want to turn them in to come in, we can do that to turn into a regular curl. It is up to you. We got 30 seconds this time. Let's do it. Down. So I'm still going down, still dropping the chest just a bit, but not rounding in the back. And just like we talked about with that squat and that press at the top of the squat, really lift on that pelvic floor, especially connecting to the inner thighs, which we do in this plie squat, and which really helps activate the pelvic floor and deep core muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna rack them. We've got that kneeling lunge, 30 seconds only. So again, you can step it up, you can come up halfway, you can step it back, you can go down halfway. Let's do it. Racked weights. Notice I'm resting a little bit on the top of my shoulders. You can do that. If the weights are too much, you can do it body weight. And if it bothers your knee, just tap back or go about halfway down. If you can actually rest the weight on the ground, whoo, feel the difference, right? We actually go from that kneeling position and it gets that heart rate up just by the fact that we're low and we're racked. Switch your legs. Here we go. Take it up. I know, not getting that rest in between. But again, I know we just did those biceps and then we're keeping it here. So if you need a little break for your hands, take it here. 15 seconds. Always surprised by just how just racking the weights instead of having them low changes how I feel in my core as well as my heart rate. Whoo, breathe down onto your back, team. Back to that chest press and bicycle. Again, if the bridge is a better option for you, take it there. Otherwise, here we go. Whoo. Bicycle. Press up and in. And here. Yes, team. You can. Breathe. I know. Whoo. Pushing out and pulling in with the core. Pushing up and in with the upper body. 3, 2, 1. Set those weights down. Let's take it back. Plank, hip dip. I know that core is working hard, but you can do it. Then we get up and we do it all again for only 20. Let's take it right here. So little tuck of the pelvis. Drop the hip. You can keep it straight legs, or I like to bend the knee a little bit. Somehow that helps me really feel that deep core. So we get obliques. As you come up, lock out in those legs and those glutes. We're not holding our breath, but we are keeping everything pulled up and in. Burning in the core. Yes, I designed it that way, but now I'm regretting it. Not really. 3, 2, 1. Woo, stretch it back, team. Up onto your feet. This is it, last round, 20 seconds only. We have that lunge, or no, that plie and that curl. I'm gonna try to go with my heavies. Why not? Then we take it, that lunge, 20 and 20, press and bicycle and plank. Let's get ready. Plie and curl. Here we go. You can go hammer, you can go regular. Up to you. Up. Yes. Already halfway there. 10 seconds. Woo. Boom. 3, 2, 1. Yes, team. Get into that racked half kneeling position. 20 seconds. Step it up. Here we go. Stay low. Tap it in. Tap it back. Or here. Or back. It's gonna go so quick, team. We're already halfway there. Kneel. Drop your weight. Last one. Switch your legs, kneeling. 20 seconds. Yes, you can. I know that heart rate is up, but you are doing it. And breathe. 10 seconds to go. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. On your back. Bicycle and chest press. Let's bring it in. Here we go. Focus on that breathing. I know that heart rate's up. If you're anything like me, which maybe you are, maybe you aren't. Maybe, you're not out of breath at all. Maybe you're really out of breath. Either way, you're here, you show, that's all that matters. But I still want you to focus on your breathing and your rhythm. Yeah, team. Breathe. Last one. Plank position. And then this is the end of this circuit. Let's bring it here. Lift it up and hold. Drop the knees and the hips. Yes, you can. Breathe. Ha. There we go. You got it, team. Yes. Boom. Last one. And relax. Stretch it back. Grab a sip of water. Let's take it back to a swing. Why not? We had our kettlebell circuit. We had our dumbbell circuit. We had a swing. Let's get another swing. So give yourself a second. Catch your breath. Ooh, I know, I feel it too. Remember, deadlift, if you need to get a couple reps of that to get a feel for that motion, or if you want to stick with the deadlift, that works too. If you want to take it to the swing, take it to the swing. We're so close to being done with this workout. We're gonna prep it. 3, 2, take it back, drive it up, let it drop. Let it drop. So we're letting it drop low, let your chest drop without rounding that back. Power up, just about to chest level, not over the head. Lock it out. Push into your feet. Zip up with the core. Back is tight, but arms are not working. Take it up. Yes, you can. Here we go. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Oh man, team. Yes, you can. And yes, You did. All right, listen. I promised you one quick bonus round. Instead of a bonus move, we're gonna take it to a round. We got 40 and 30, that's all we got. And we got 2 moves. Here's what we got. We're gonna get a little bit of core with a curtsy lunge and a little bit of legs. You're gonna hand it off. You're gonna hand it off. Step it up, hand it off, hand it off. All right, we're gonna switch sides in between. So it's not right side, left side, it's one side. 40 seconds, then we got some triceps and core on the mat. Join me, here we go. Hand it off, step it up. Yes, you have to switch your hands. If the handoff is not right for you, I just want you to cross under. You're still gonna feel that core, right? Cross under. Yes, you can, right here. Boom. If you want full handoff, yes. 10 seconds. Legs and core. Breathe. Boom, one more. Grab those dumbbells. 40 seconds, your pick. You can go triceps and bridge or triceps and leg drop. Join me, here we go. And did I cut a little bit of your break? Yes, maybe I did, but you can do it. So join me whenever. Drop it down, bring it in. If the bridge is better for you, bring it up, down, and up. Yes, you can. Guess what? We're gonna do each one of those one more time and then that is it. Bonus circuit instead of bonus move. Breathe. Yes. Had to fit in a little tries and a little extra core, right? Breathe. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up onto your feet. Little twist on this last one. 15 seconds. Just hold it and hand it off. Or just take it down. 15 seconds other side. Then tries and leg lower. This is it, team. So 15 seconds, curtsy handoff. 15 seconds, curtsy handoff. Tricked you, I know. Here we go. Get low. It's gonna play with your balance. That's what we want. I had to make it feel a little bit more like a bonus move, right? But if that is not right for you, you just take it down and up, right? Switch your sides. Here we go. Woo! Yes, you can. 30 seconds only with this. 15 each side. 3, 2, 1. On your back, team. Woo, that is why we call it energize. Let's take it for 30 seconds. Toe taps or bridge in 3, 2, last 30. Bring it up. Think about what your core is doing. Yes, we're bending at the elbows. Weights come down by the ears. Working the back of the arms. But what is my core doing? Even though it's a little tap, I'm not arching my back. I've got everything pulled in and I'm closing as the weights come in and the knees come in. Everything up and in. Yes, you can. Last 5. This is it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights to the side. Ha ha. Get those knees in, team. Stretch those arms up above. Maybe big of the arms, little active knee pull. Woo! So that is it, because we're trying to get you in and out. But if you feel compelled to do an extra sweat, sometimes we like, by all means, go for it. Leave me a comment, let me know. Leave me a comment anyway, guys. I love to hear from you. Please know that even if I don't respond to all of them, that I'm trying to read them all. I get a lot and comments, and I do ask back because I love hearing from this community. I love knowing what you liked, what you didn't like, how to better serve you. Of course, we're making decisions based on a lot of different things, as well as from feedback from you. But I do love to hear from you. So leave me a comment, leave me a like. Of course, if you're not already, check us out in the BodyFit Athletic Club on the BodyFit by Amy app. If you're looking for one-on-one coaching, check out BodyFit Elite. Follow me on social media. Slowly roll it up. Energize, team. That is what it is about. Let's take it over to one side. You ever notice how you can feel super tired at the end of the workout, but also energized? How you can come in for a workout, maybe it's in the early morning, maybe it's in the late afternoon, maybe it's before you go to bed, and you think, man, I really don't have energy for this. But once you get going, you find that energy. Workouts create the energy, so don't wait to have the energy to work out. Use your workout to create that energy. I know that's easier said than done. You guys have probably heard me talk about my 5-minute rule. If you're not feeling it, tell yourself you're just gonna get 5 minutes of movement. Maybe that's the warm up, maybe that's a walk outside, maybe that's just a few of your favorite moves, maybe that's a little dance party. 5 minutes, commit to 5 minutes. If after 5 minutes you don't feel better, then give yourself that rest. Honor your body, listen to your body. Maybe you really do just need a rest. Recovery is important. But if you're starting to feel energized and you feel better, then keep going, right? Energize. That's why I wanted to name this workout and name this month's challenge Energize, because we think about all the reasons we love working out, and there are so many. Round it up, fingertips down, let your head drop. So many reasons to love working out, but the biggest one for so many of us is how it makes us feel. Yes, we're healthier, we're stronger, we're lower risk for injury and illness. Yes, aesthetically, maybe we have goals, maybe it's weight loss, maybe it's muscle definition, maybe it's body recomposition, but how we feel, especially at this point, take stock of your body, hand on your heart, hand on your belly. How do you feel? I hope you feel proud of yourself. I hope you feel strong, and I hope you feel energized. Let's get one big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your full body Energize with weights workout. Great job, everybody.